tell me nothing, bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat, got all them boys cook. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like, hey. Flexing on the gram like, hey. Hit that Lil Jon, okay. Oh yeah, we dripping and finesse and getting paid. Ow.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you off. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blaming all my confidence. I'm blaming all your measurements. Shut down on sight. That's right. Hey, I hit dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. I hit dripping in finesse. You know it, you know. Hey, I hit dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. I hit dripping in finesse. You know it, you know it. Now slow it down for me.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. We are here for Game 3 of the conference finals, and the excitement is all around us. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille is here. And
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. Sacramento come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on Sacramento. You look at Sacramento. They've been dominating this series, winning the first 2 games on the road. With the win here, they've taken almost insurmountable 3-0 lead.
And guys, basically, I think they locked this series up with a win here tonight. They've taken the momentum, winning those first 2 on the road. Now on their home court, they're right where they want to be.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, and it's all 5 All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins.
And here's the good thing about Clay. He's not just a long-range bomber. He understands efficiency. Just look at the numbers.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. And Curry, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Down low, here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
And that one, good.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
So it's the Warriors now. Sacramento making their last shot. Six on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Curry's got his first points of the night.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Outside, Green launches a 3. Curry can't get it to go. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Allen. Sacramento moving it around. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the evening. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Looking comfortable there from the line. Knows he needs to come through for his team at the charity stripe.
Curry kicks to Green. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Count that bucket.
I like to watch when DeMarcus Cousins outworks any defender. He finds ways to score. Even with the aggressive defense surrounding him, he'll find a gap.
Stolen by Durant. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They've wasted no time. Settling into their offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Curry.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Count the basket.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
Warriors leading by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, drills the three-pointer. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just one smooth, elongated motion. Durant is just a machine and so repeatable on his delivery. You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Green finds Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they can't dwell on what happened the first 2 games. Even though the series may still have a long way to go, he did use the term must win when talking about tonight. With no room for error, Kevin. He's probably right. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Green, no luck.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Labissiere, the pass to Dellavedova. From 13. Here's Lopez. Tries yet again. Cousins pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And then Durant with the jam.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And stolen by Cousins. Here's Green. That one good for 2. Green's got his first basket.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
It's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
Offensive rebound to halt the run. It's good. He has 6.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Here's Curry, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or 2 in the defense.
Now here's Labissiere. No points in the game yet for him.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Sacramento trails by 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's good.
This guy is so tough to guard. He feels like he could take any challenge that the defense is going to throw at him.
Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Sacramento grabs the miss. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was almost robotic, Greg, in this one. They filtered out all the noise and came in razor-sharp precision on the offensive end.
To the paint, it's stolen by Labissiere. Dellavedova from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team chock full of competitors.
You know, there's times where we argue and times where...
And the mix of personalities for this Warriors team, part of what makes them tick.
Different leadership voices, all committed to winning. And I think within that mix, Durant is able to find his place and his voice.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Bell, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Curry kicks to Bell. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Back to Bell. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's blocked. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Back to Labissiere. Shoots over Cousins. Labissiere, no good. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Golden State. There's the dish to Curry. Here's Bell, and Labissiere sends it back.
Well, the reach of Labissiere making impact right there on defense. Dependable with the shot blocking.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Kicks it to Bell. Here's Cousins. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Cousins has got 6 points.
Just great confidence from Cousins there. Once he gets the ball, he's immediately looking to pull the trigger.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
Now, I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Passes it to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Dellavedova. And there's the pass to Bielitsa. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. For Sacramento, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for Allen. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Bell. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a high percentage score for Jordan Bell, who takes high percentage shots.
Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Cousins is just so difficult to handle. Skills aside, he still has that incredible size where he could draw foul.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Elvedova, the pass to Bielitsa. He's guarded by Cousins. Back to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Cousins. Durant for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Yeah, a little surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Yep, it counts. He's got 19.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Third is Stephen Curry.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
He feeds it to Bell. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
It's Bielitsa, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Golden State. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jordan Bell. Thompson right side, over Jackson, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. And that's now 7 points for Klay Thompson. Sacramento trails by 15. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Here's Durant. That one, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Good work there as it goes.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18 points. Uses the glass to finish the layup. .27 points for him.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Iguodala outside. Here's Green. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 36 seconds left here in the second. It's Bielitsa. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Bielitsa's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Curry finds Green from deep three-point range. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that's a shot Draymond Green can hit. They don't want him firing a ton of them, but that time deep and measured it off well.
Thompson surveying the floor. Iguodala. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive. Instead of playing it safe.
Puts up a 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And in the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like he felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Well, for Golden State, they've come out with the clear intention of turning this series around. Down 2-0, this is basically their last chance to salvage the series, and so far it looks like they're up to the challenge. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Let me tell you something. Stephen Curry put on a show in the first half.
And that's going to do it for our half.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Here's Curry. They've got Matthew Dellavedova. Also Tony Allen out there. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Brook Lopez. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Well, the scoring's the fun part, but I like to watch Steph Curry and his ball handling magistry. We need to talk more about the way he makes his teammates better.
To the middle, it's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. The shot will not fall. Sacramento trails by 12. Inside. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry fires from way outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Inside, here's Lopez. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 32.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 8. Left side Curry with the shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
They got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, it's like 4 teenagers at home over the summer, just not enough activity. You've gotten your rest. It's time to man up.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Yeah, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
Allen kicks to Bogdanovic. Sacramento moving it around. Lopez, no luck. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jordan Bell's checked in for Durant, and it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, he's shaking. Up a bit, no choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Sacramento making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bogdanovic passes to Lopez. Here's Labissiere. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th is Steph Curry.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you can see the potential that Labissiere has, an explosive player who's surprisingly quick for his size.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Sacramento trails by 9. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18 points. Jerebko dishes to Curry. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Count that bucket. Here's Livingston. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. They say that he likely will be out for the rest of the playoffs. Kevin, this is a devastating break, both for him and for the team.
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Livingston kicks to Bell. Now Livingston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made one in the first half. Now he has one so far in this half. Look out.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on DeMarcus Cousins. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Jerebko. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out, Sacramento grabs the miss. Labissiere's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Bielitsa. And that one, good. Bielitsa's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cousins finds Iguodala. And it's sent back by Lopez. One-on-one fast break. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. For Sacramento, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
An 86% foul shooter for his college career. Dellavedova hasn't been quite that consistent at the pro level.
Curry way outside, and again no good by Golden State. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 13-5 run here. They grabbed their own miss. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Labissiere.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor, and I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
Here's Curry. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Curry's got 19 points.
A dynamic offensive player who just makes this machine go, the straw that stirs the drink, and Steph from the mid-range that time.
Labissiere, the pass to Lopez. To the inside, stolen by Allen. Here's Labissiere. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for him.
Still developing inside, but you see the potential from Labissiere. At his height, he's a threat to score.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Bell is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Livingston in at the guard position. And it's tied up with that one. And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Over to the wing. Here's Livingston, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get one or two stops, they may win it.
Bucket is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Bell. Poked away. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. That one falls. And Sacramento leads by 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Cousins. Got a hand on it. Here's Bielitz. Defended by Bell. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Iguodala. The shot comes out, and Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Bielitz. Iguodala with the steal. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Golden State also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Bell. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds them.
Sacramento making a switch here. Labissiere's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. He was pretty clear-cut to them. He said, look, we need to play with some edge out there. I don't care what the lead is. Do not back off.
And it goes down 2 points. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento. Iguodala kicks to Cousins. Green, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Warriors trail by 4. Livingston finds Green. Thompson against Jackson. Now here's Livingston. Guarded closer. The shot, no good. Here's Lopez. He gets it in there. And Sacramento leads by 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Iguodala, just 4 to shoot. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Steph Curry's doing. David?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern. Kevin?
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
And Cousins kicks to Livingston. From the baseline, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Livingston right now taking shots within the offensive sets. A big one there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
The poise of the young player Bogdanovic, that's huge.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 4. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento. Allen comes in for Jackson. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Iguodala, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, it doesn't matter what time of game it is. Andre Iguodala ready to step up.
For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Time now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprain. Ankle. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Skal Labissière's checked in for Bielitsa. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You really relish these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Curry with it. Kicks it to Thompson. To the paint, and stolen by Bogdanovic. Labissière with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Dellavedova. There's Labissière. Curry with the steal. And the foul called on Skal Labissière. That's his first foul. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. To the paint, here's Cousins. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're up by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Labissière. Back to Bogdanovic. At the top of the key, Labissière. The pass to Lopez. Sacramento moving it around. Dishes to Labissiere. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Well, you combine the length and the height of Labissiere. He's a tough guy to guard down there, and he can draw a lot of contact.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great scorer, and what a situation for Steph to get it done.
Here's Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Outside Curry. Green kicks to Iguodala. Outside Curry. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Yeah, no question. It looks like they've rented out room along the perimeter in this ball game, and they're likely to keep doing this until the defense makes an adjustment.
And a timeout called by Dave Yeager. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So Golden State will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Evans in at the small forward position.
Klay Thompson, no stranger to these situations, always willing to fire in the big moments.
Got it. Nice one there from Del. Dellavedova's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
Big points in a tight game, and you see the confidence from Matthew Dellavedova.
And Thompson kicks to Green. The dish to Curry. Thompson outside. Evans outside. It's stolen by Allen. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 60% in the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Headed by Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Evans dishes to Curry. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got 29.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Pass to Dellavedova. Just 5 on the clock. Cousins pulls it in. And so Cousins will bring it up for Golden State. Green passes to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And that's why this team loves having Klay Thompson. Big shot.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. 1:04 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Labissiere is checked in for Sacramento. And Golden State also making a change. Iguodala is checked in. On defense, the Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points. And chance shot. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place. Andre Iguodala can still get it done.
Here's Dellavedova to the left side wing. Sacramento moving it around. It's stolen by Green, and so they choose to intentionally foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And Green slams it in.
And with time becoming a factor, that may do it, guys.
Well, leads are not given. They are earned, playing with desire and attention to detail all night.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Iguodala outside. Pass to Cousins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Iguodala getting his hands up and extending the arms to challenge the shooter.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
No security, stones in my jewelry. What can they do to me? I will live for eternity. If I survive, then I'm coming for you.
Down, train, fake celebrities. I wanna entertain, no similarities. Definitely not the same. Them insecurities got jealousy on the brain. Dare to go to war with me, then my people bring pain.